So you mentioned about income. And I simply say if people have high disposable income, they can demand more units of the commodity. What other factor? The price. Are we together? So if the price of the commodity is high, people will demand few units of the commodity. Okay. And of course, price of other goods or substitute goods. So if the price of other goods is low, people will demand more units or substitute goods than the original good.
Hello,
Okay.
sorry, I think we lost each other.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I
So
think we,
look, I know because of the network maybe. So let's move on here. We're looking at factors that determine demand. You remember you mentioned one component which was what?
income.
Okay. So we said if people have high disposable income, they can demand more units of the commodity, right?
Yes.
And then the price. So if the price of the commodity is high, people will demand few units of the commodity. Okay, looking at the pricing.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the component number 2. Component 3, price of substitute goods. So if the price of substitute goods, an example, tea and the coffee, these are substitute goods, not so.
Yes.
So if one price, what happens if the price of coffee is high? The price, an example, tea is about 20 kwacha per bag, okay, or per packet. And this one here is about 50 kwacha per packet. So what happens here? Meaning that people demand more, the demand for tea will be high, not so? What happens here? People
So,
demand will be low.
yes.
The demand for tea will be
Yes.
high. The demand for coffee will be low. Is that clear so far?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, so we have an example here. They said for this paper, okay, for this, the way the questions come, they're combined. Okay, for this exam paper, they combined other topics, but as for area of our concern, it was just this one here for this question 1. Okay, because we're looking at demand analysis. So explain any 4 factors that influence demand for a product. So this is what we are trying to look at, a topic called demand analysis. So we've mentioned about how many components. We have mentioned about the income.
3. Yes.
Then we have mentioned about the pricing,
Price and
the price of other goods.
and the price of substitute.
So this is the price of the original good. Okay, this is the price of other goods, substitute
Okay.
goods, and then we can talk about consumer taste and preference, but of course we can talk about advertising. Okay,
Okay.
advertising. If I need to have more customers, okay, I need to advertise. All right, using any kind of form of advertising that we can attract customers. So if the firm, okay, so if the firm advertise more about the product, okay, about the product, demand for that product may increase. For that product may increase. Are we together? I'm using the term may
Yes.
increase. I'm using the term may increase because it makes it okay. I'm using the term may because it's not automatically. Okay, you can still advertise more, but customers don't want to buy from you. Sometimes you get the point, right?
Yes, I do.
But if you have advertised properly about that product, you expect the demand to be high. And of course, we can talk about the consumer tastes, so consumer tastes and the preferences. So consumer tastes and preferences. Okay, so if consumers have tasted about the product and they know that it's a good product, the demand can increase. You get the point, eh?
Yes.
So consumers tested. Okay, so they have tested the product, and of course they tested the product, and they of course know that that product is good. Okay, they discover the product is good, discover that product is okay, then demand goes up. Demand goes up. Okay. So now the demand function is downward sloping. Demand function is downward sloping because consumers demand few units at high price. So the way we're talking about is like this. Okay, so this is the price, and this is the quantity. Okay, so you can see this trend. Okay, so meaning an example, if here we have a 150 watch, they find that the demand is 30 units. then we drop the price to, okay, half of it to 75, yeah. We drop the price to 75, we find that they get to 60. You drop the price to 50, okay? So drop the price to 50. We drop the price to 50, you discover that the demand goes up to 8. Are we together?
Yes, yes.
So this is what we're talking about, that demand is downward sloping. So consumer would demand more units at low price, okay? Demand goes up at low price. Demand goes or increases at low prices. So now, an example. Let me give you this example here. Given that demand for a product is given by price is equal to 100 minus 5Q. Yeah. And then required. Number one, determine the total revenue function. Okay. Number two, find value of quantity to maximize revenue. Then calculate the value of this revenue. Okay, so we can get down to the solution. So when you have this negative aspect here, okay, so given that demand for a product is given by price, look at 100 minus 5Q, determine the total revenue function, find the value of quantity to maximize revenue, calculate the value of this revenue. So when you have this question here, what you need to do is you need to say our total revenue, TR, is equal to price times quantity. That's the total revenue. So where P is equal to selling price per unit, and the Q is equal to total units sold. Total units sold. So that is how we get to the total revenue. Okay.
Okay.
So our total revenue now is equal to price. Now this price we have been given. This price you substitute is 100 minus 5Q. It is 100 minus 5Q. This is the price. Okay, all of it is a price. Then multiply by quantity. So in short, you are simply saying our total revenue is 100 minus 5Q multiplied by Q. Okay, are we together so far?
Yes, yes.
So you multiply now. You open the brackets. So you say this by that, and this one by this. So it will give us our total revenue is actually equal to 100Q minus 5Q square. So this is the answer. This is a total revenue function. Total revenue function.
Yeah.
Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. Now, part B says find the value of quantity to maximize the revenue. Find the value of quantity to maximize the revenue. So, let me explain something here. So we have the function which is 100Q minus 5Q squared. Now, to find the value of quantity to maximize revenue, number B, okay, to find value of quantity to maximize the revenue, we simply find marginal revenue, and equate to 0. Now, what is marginal revenue? Marginal revenue is simply change in total revenue with respect to change in quantity. The change in total revenue with respect to change in quantity. So when we differentiate total revenue, we get marginal revenue. So when we differentiate total revenue, we get marginal revenue. So what are we saying here? So to find the value of quantity to maximize revenue, okay, we simply find marginal revenue and equates to 0. Marginal revenue is simply change in total revenue with respect to change in quantity. Okay? So when we differentiate the total revenue, we get marginal revenue. So if you come here, we have the total revenue of what? 100Q minus 5Q squared. Okay? So we have our total revenue is equal to 100Q minus 5Q squared. So our total revenue here, okay, is equal to 100Q minus 5Q. So what is our marginal revenue? Marginal revenue is equal to change in total revenue over change in quantity. So let's differentiate. You remember how you differentiated yesterday? Hello?
Yes.
So meaning
Yes.
what is going to happen here to be 100? This one is same as raised to the power 1. So 100, 1 drops.
Yeah.
Then Q to the power 1 minus 1 minus 5, 2 drops. Q to the power 2 minus 1. So meaning our marginal revenue is going to give us 1 minus 1, Q to the power 0 is 1 times 1, 1.
Mhm.
Then
1.
100 minus the other one will give us what? 5 by 2, and then this one will remain in 1. So it will be 10Q. So this is what we have. So this is our margin what? Margin revenue is equal to 100 minus 10Q. All right. So I mentioned that to find the value of quantity to maximize revenue, we simplify marginal revenue and equate to 0. We simplify marginal revenue and equate to 0. So where is marginal revenue? You just say 0 is equal to 100 minus 10Q. So take this 10 to the other side. So to give us 10Q is equal to 100 over 10 over 10. So our Q will be 10 units. So these are units to maximize revenue. So 10 units are the units to maximize the revenue. Okay. So what is the price to maximize revenue? So price to maximize revenue So the price to maximize revenue will be, we need to come back here and check the price that was given in the question. The price was 100 minus 5Q. Okay, you've seen it?
Yes.
100 minus 5Q. So price is 100 minus 5Q. Price is what? 100 minus 5Q. So price will be equal to 100 minus 5 on the Q is 10. And then our price is equal to 100 minus 50. Our price is 50. Are we together so far?
Yes.
So meaning number 3. Number 3, what was number 3? Number 3 question was determine the calculate value of this revenue now. Calculate the value of this revenue. So the function was 100Q minus 5Q squared. Okay. So it was 100Q minus what? So total revenue was 100Q minus 5Q squared. So our total revenue now gives us what? 100. Only Q is 10. All right?
Yes.
10 minus 5, 10 square. So our total revenue will be equal to 1,000 minus 500. And our total revenue gives us 500. Is that okay?
Yes. So for number 2, I think I got lost. When we looked at marginal revenue, we said change in total revenue over change in quantity. Then we got the equation for total revenue being the 100 Q minus Q squared. Then we did the powers. I hope I'm using the right words.
Yes.
Okay. So that one, when we found the answer, that was change in total revenue, isn't it?
Which one?
Or was it also for the marginal revenue? So marginal revenue, because, okay, let me just go through the question again. Find the value of a quantity to maximize revenue. So what we did was we went for marginal revenue and we said change over total revenue over change in quantity. So after we did the change in total revenue, where we got 10 units. Is it because I'm seeing we did the calculation only for total revenue, but not the change in quantity. I don't know if I've made a mistake there.
Oh, okay. So the
Mhm.
change in total revenue is with respect to
Yes.
quantity. It's also with respect to quantity. There's a quantity here.
Oh, because of the Q. Okay. Okay.
So the Q is also involved. So that's what it
Okay.
means.
Okay.
That's what thing. That's what it means. So we just simply differentiate this one. That's what it means. It means that we're changing this one with respect to the changes in the quantity also. So
Okay.
our marginal
Okay.
revenue equation is just this one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This one. Yeah, no, but now to find the value of quantity to maximize revenue, you equate marginal revenue to 0. So to find
Okay.
the value of quantity to maximize revenue, we simply find marginal revenue and equate to what? Equate to 0. So where there is MR, you put a 0 here. 0 is equal to 100 minus 10Q and solve for Q. So that's why the 10 came the other side.
Okay.
We got
Yes.
Q as
I
10
remember
units.
that.
Yeah. Then after that, we are supposed to find the price. So price,
Okay.
we got back to the equation for the price and we substituted a Q as 10. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think I just got lost over the change. I was not understanding, but I now understand that we already did the Q.
Okay. So now my interest is like this.
Mhm.
In every business, profit is maximized when marginal revenue equals to marginal cost in every business. Okay. So I need to introduce something here quickly. Okay. So an example, if we had take note, if let's say if we had the total cost, an example, if the total cost was the 200 plus 5Q squared, and our total revenue is actually equal to, okay, 100 Q minus 5Q squared. Okay, are we together?
Yes.
So now, if they ask you to find the marginal cost, okay, marginal cost, what do we do? We differentiate the total cost. You get the point, right? So our marginal cost will be what? Change in total cost over change in quantity. So just differentiate. So this constant 200 will be 0, you remember?
Yes.
Then plus C, 5, 2 drops, Q to the power 2 minus 1. So what will be our marginal cost? Marginal cost will give us what? Only 10 what? 10Q. Are we together?
Yes.
Then our marginal revenue, we differentiate the aspect of what? Of
Change in total cost.
change in what?
I'm saying we change. Sorry, the margin. Sorry, I think I'm getting. So the marginal revenue that we're doing will be the top one will be change in total revenue, right? Instead of total cost.
So meaning for marginal revenue, so marginal revenue will be equal to change in total revenue over change in quantity. So meaning that you will differentiate this one, it will just be 100, 1 drops, Q 1 minus 1. Okay, minus 5, 2, then Q to the power 2 minus 1, right? So meaning our marginal revenue give us what? 100 minus 10Q, right? Are we together?
Yes.
So now to
Yes.
find the profit, I said in every business, profit is maximized when MR is equal to MC. Okay, are we
Yes.
together? That's what I
Yes.
mentioned. So in every business, profit is maximized when MR is equal to our MC. Okay,
Cost.
are we together?
Yes, yes, we are.
So now what will be the what? So what is going to happen now here is that we can just equate MR is equal to MC. So what quantity will so you're going to say MR is what? 100 minus 10Q, right?
Yes.
100 minus 10Q is equal to what? 10Q.
Thank you.
So meaning that whatever we are going to do here, we will collect like terms. Okay? You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So meaning it will be 100 is equal to 10Q plus 10Q. So it will be 20Q. 100. So divide by 20, divide by 20. So our Q is equal to 5. So this is the number of units that will maximize profit. So these are units to maximize what?
Profit.
Maximize profit. So in your own time, I want you, as a homework for today, I want you to calculate the profit function. So profit function will be equal to, okay, so the symbol for the profit, so the symbol for the profit here is equal to total revenue minus total cost. So our profit will be equal to our total revenue function was this one, 100 minus 5Q squared. You are getting my point, eh? 100
Yes.
Q minus 5Q squared minus the total cost, put it in brackets, the total cost was how much? 200 plus 5, so 200
Thank you.
plus 5Q squared. So we find the profit function and substitute the value of Q as 5 so that you get actual profit. Is that okay?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you can do that way so that in the other class we can do the other topic. I'm sure you have understood the marginal revenue, marginal cost. Is that okay? And demand factors that affect the demand. I'm sure you have understood. So is that okay?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I
so
wanted to ask, I've noticed that the thing is being recorded. Can I have access to the recording?
no problem.
Or
They'll share with you. Ask the Madam Esther will share with you.
okay.